Hi guys, Everyday Knife Guy here, and today I have a bit of a flashlight review for you. I was recently sent two different small EDC keychain flashlights, so I figured why not put them together into one video and do a head-to-head. And part of the reason is that these are very similar lights and extremely similar price. They're both currently $19.95 on Amazon.com. At least that's what I found them for. So yeah, they should be pretty comparable. Let's put them together and see what we have. So the first one is the ThruNite Ti3. You've probably seen this all over the place already. This is a very popular light. These both are, in fact, and they're both, as I say, small keychain, EDC friendly, pocket friendly lights. So it's something that I don't have a lot of in my collection, and I don't carry a huge amount, but they're certainly useful and they have a place for most people's EDC, I guess, or in your vehicle or whatever. So yeah, let's see how these stack up. This comes in the cardboard sleeve. You can just see there ThruNite Ti3 Mini ED, and this is a cool white. I think they do different tones of the light, so that's the sleeve it comes in, and it comes in this rather cool little tin. Open up the tin, and we have just a little booklet on it. We'll open this up because I think it'll have some specs for us. You can see their Ti3 keychain flashlight, and a little bit about disassembly. These are both single treble A flashlights. So let's put that there for now. Silica gel, get rid of that. Here's the light itself. You can see it really is very small. It's actually not much bigger than a AAA battery itself. And it's a full aluminum construction, I think. It's quite nicely knurled on the front and back sections here. And that kind of cool black with the laser engraved ThruNite on that side. If I can get the camera to focus. ThruNite and Ti3 there. Single Cree LED. Just a little loop for your keychain at the back. Pretty simple design, but quite neat. Very light in itself. Doesn't have a battery in it at the moment, but very lightweight. What else do we have in here? Foam packaging, pocket clip to fit. And something else under here. We have a little bag, and that just has a little kind of carabiner style clip, a little keychain, and what looks like a spare O-ring. So that's everything you can get with that one. Let's have a look at this, which is the Fenix E05, another very popular light, good reviews online. And this comes in a blister pack, as you can see, has a few specs on the front and also on the back. Doesn't look like there's much additional packaging. Information. Let's get this one out as well. And this does come with a AAA battery with it, so let's pop that out. And what I thought was, because this one comes with a battery and the ThruNite doesn't, let's use this battery in both lights. It's going to make this video take a little bit longer, but let's use the same battery so that we can compare them properly head to head without any discrepancies on this using a Energizer or something and this using a free provided, what is this? Let's see what it is. Pear Deer Industrial Alkaline. I know absolutely nothing about batteries, but I'm guessing that is not the world's ultimate battery, just a guess. So yeah, let's have a look at this one. This one has more of a straight up and down profile. You see it doesn't have the thinner tail piece with the fatter head. It is fairly similar. It's got knurled front and back again, aluminum construction, loop for your keyring. It has these quite nice grooves in the back here. I quite like that. Makes it a little bit more grippy maybe, although the knurling is probably a little bit more shallow. So overall your grip is maybe a little bit less, but I do like those grooves. Fenix E05 on there. Probably looks like a product number, and that's everything on there. Again, single Cree in there. We'll get to what those are in a minute. Let's just have a quick look at them side by side for aesthetics. You can see very similar. The Fenix slightly shorter, but perhaps slightly thicker. Maybe that's an illusion. Certainly thicker in the tail part. The head, it looks like the same diameter. Put them this way and see. Yeah, same diameter in the head, I would say. And the tail piece, if I can get this to focus. The tail piece slightly thicker than the ThruNite. Both quite nice little lights. Neither have a battery in them at the moment. Feel very similar in weight. I'm not going to bother weighing them because they weigh practically nothing. So both pretty cool little lights. Definitely a good size for your pocket. You can see there on the table the Fenix does look slightly smaller. So Let's have a quick look at specs first. Let's see what the Fenix says. Max 85 lumens, 3 brightness levels, twist switch. Both of them are activated by twist. There's no buttons on them. Powered by wont AAA. And let's actually get this open and get this packaging out of here. Now, do I have a knife lying around? Yeah, I do. And I actually just cut myself. So I'm going to pause this and come back once I mop up. Okay, so that's one way to find out that the Swiss Army knife you're going to be reviewing next is a bit sharper than you thought it was. But the show must go on, as they say, so I just grabbed a bit of paper and we'll carry on here. This is what was in the back of the packaging I was trying to open before I opened my finger. And this is the Fenix manual. As you can see by these symbols here, it's worth noting both of these are Chinese-made lights, in case you hadn't guessed by now. It seems like we have a spec sheet here. Oh no, it's a warranty card, okay. So free service within 24 months since purchase date, paid service for a lifetime. What else do we have? A little bag, and that looks like it has a little key ring and a little O-ring, and possibly a little manual here. Get this open, and it has some specs here. So I know this is perhaps not the English specs. Where's English? No, this is just sorry, foreign language versions of English specs that are on the packaging, so that was a complete waste of time. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, obviously not a waste of time if you speak those languages, but for me. So there we have 85 lumens, 3 brightness levels, etc. For this one, we have, it's a Cree XP-G2R5 LED, lifespan of 20 years, and it is, let's see, 120 lumens max. It has 4 outputs: firefly, low, high, and hidden strobe. And it has various times there. You can pause that if you want to read. Pause that, and that page as well. Just the instructions on how to operate it. And I'll give you the back of this as well if you want to pause that. Okay, so that's pretty much what they look like. Without further ado, let's pop a battery into one of these. Now the battery came with the Fenix, so why not start with that? Just check my quite homemade tourniquet there. Now you can see this is quite a nice fine thread in it, little O-ring there. Nothing too fancy, it's just a simple little flashlight. Slide the battery in and close it up. And as we come fully closed, you can see there it's into, I'm guessing it's high mode. Let's turn off some lights here and see if we can get a better idea of, I think you should just be able to turn this to change modes. There's a bright one, so that'll be low, oh, strobe, medium, and well, that'll be low, medium, high, and back to low again. Check that one out. See what we can do with this. Now I think the ThruNite said if you screw it to activate it, unscrew and screw back within 2 seconds, I think it changes modes. If it's locked between 2 and 10, it's in memory, something like that. It would take a little bit to get used to do this. So that's on Firefly right now, I'd say. Low, medium, oh, that might have been high. That'll be high right there. Now you can see already that's hugely different. This is 120 lumens, that's 85 max, so we are expecting a bit of a difference, but you can certainly see it there. I think I'm going to pause this, cut off the lights, just once and for all work out how I change modes on these, and then see if we can do a bit of a run through so you can actually see them side by side. And again, I will pause and switch battery between so we have the same battery for testing. Okay, back in a second. Okay guys, back in, and first up we're going to try out the Fenix, and I've read the instructions properly now, and I can find out that it's actually a case of turning the, oops, get these lights off here, turning the body of the light to turn it on within 1 second cycles of mode. So if I turn it on now, we should be in low there, I think, medium, and high. So if I leave it off, it should be low. You can see, let's see if we can hold this at a uniform distance. Fairly bright, medium, Yeah, pretty bright. I can't really make out the logo on the Swiss Army. And yeah, that's pretty blinding on full beam. So those are fairly good. Like it's hard to say. I mean, it's a small keychain light. That is going to be more than enough to get from your car to your house. Find your way around your house in the dark if you have a power cut, anything like that. It's not going to light up an entire field or a whole clearing in the woodlands if you happen to be lost in the woods. But it is, even on low mode, it's hard to tell on camera, but I would certainly say that'd be plenty for me to find my way around the house without stubbing my toe or whatever. On medium, again, pretty good. And bright is, yeah, that's enough to blind someone if you shine that right in their eyes. So let's pause and try out the ThruNite, see if we notice any difference. Okay guys, so here we are back again with the ThruNite, same battery in this one. I found that this one, to change mode, you actually slacken it off, and as you turn it, if you turn it in under 2 seconds, it'll change mode. If you wait between 2 and 10, it'll go into memory, so it'll come to whatever you had on last. And if you do more than 10 seconds, it'll automatically go back to low. So let's just check what it's on at the moment. Should be on Firefly, I think. So let's give it more than 2. I'm going to cut off the light and try it and see what we get. Okay, so that's Firefly mode, which is actually quite useful. This one has a Firefly mode, the Fenix has a low. The Firefly is great if you want to just, you know, find your way around the bedroom to the bathroom or whatever, and not disturb your partner, or you just want to sneak around the house or whatever you want to do, or you don't want to blind yourself in the middle of the night and you're looking for something. So I quite like the fact it's got a Firefly rather than a low. It then has, let's just turn quickly, oops. It then has a medium, which is, yeah, it's looking really bright already. And then let's go to full, and there's full power, which is just pretty blinding up close like this. Trying to hold this, well, it's probably about there actually, is pretty much exactly the same position as I had the last one. Yeah, and it's a really nice focus beam too. Again, hard to show on camera with such a small light, but I certainly feel that that's more than adequate for finding your way to the house from your car, finding your way around your basement, or if there's a power cut, finding your fuse panel, whatever. All those sort of little things that having something on your keychain, you know where your keys are, or most of the time you should know where your keys are, really useful. So light wise, they both do really well. Obviously this is a little bit brighter. I do like the Firefly mode on the ThruNite, and it does have a little bit more power as well. So let's put the lights back on here. Okay guys, so here's the run times. This is where we find the single biggest difference between these two lights. On Firefly mode, the ThruNite will do 115 hours. It's only 0.04 lumens, but that is a long time with a little bit of light if you need it. Low, 12 lumens, 6.3 hours. High, 120 lumens, 0.5 hours. Over here for the Fenix, 8 lumens for the low for 14 hours 30, so about a tenth of the time. 4 hours 15 at 25 lumens, and only 1 hour at 85 lumens. So same length of output supposedly for the max out. Sorry, same length running time for the max output, although it's a smaller output. And overall, you have longer lasting light with the ThruNite. So both are great little lights. There's a couple of things that are kind of swaying me towards the ThruNite. I do like the shape of it a little better. The runtime is a little bit of a bonus, and the fact that they're both $19.95 on Amazon, this definitely seems like a little bit better value for money, because you're getting higher output, longer runtime, and yeah, just a little bit nicer design. Both great little keychain lights. Yeah, I do like the grooves on the Fenix in terms of design. Let's just go back and take another little look at them. The knurling is a little bit shallower, as I said. They're both very small, very unobtrusive lights for your pocket. They both have quite a cool look. You can see they're certainly very similar in appearance, and yeah, I could say quite happily recommend both. And yeah, I hope I've given you all the facts, and you can make your own decision on that. So, two great little lights. I hope you enjoyed that little head-to-head there. I might do more of these. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll have more videos coming for you soon. Cheers.